Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Ranking the Los Angeles Lakers' most valuable trade assets. The Lakers have some intriguing pieces they could move to improve their roster. Let's break down their most valuable tradable assets. Heading into the 2024 offseason, the Los Angeles Lakers were looking to bounce back after a disappointing playoff exit against the Denver Nuggets. Despite not making any major signings so far, the front office is actively exploring trade options to improve their roster. With LeBron James approaching 40 and the Western Conference becoming increasingly competitive, the Lakers need to maximize their current assets to stay in contention. Rumors have linked the team to several potential trade targets as they seek to add depth and versatility around their star players. When it comes to the Lakers, it's clear that LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Bronny James, and Dalton Knecht are untouchable. They form the core of the team's future plans and won't be going anywhere. Here's a look at who they might consider moving and why these assets hold significant value. Austin Reaves has become one of the Lakers' most exciting young players. He went from being undrafted to a key part of the team, and it's been awesome to watch. He's got a great mix of skills that make him valuable not only to the Lakers but also as a potential trade asset for other teams looking for a versatile guard. Reaves signed a 4-year, $56 million deal with the Lakers in the summer of 2023. This contract shows just how much faith the team has in him and his potential. The deal is structured to be very team-friendly, with his salary increasing each year but staying manageable under the cap. This makes Reaves not only a valuable player on the court but also a smart piece in any trade talks. In the 2023-24 season, Reaves really stepped up his game. He averaged 15.9 points, 5.5 assists, and 4.3 rebounds in 82 games. His basketball IQ is off the charts, and he's great at making clutch plays. Whether he's handling the ball, creating shots, or hitting three-pointers, Reaves is a dynamic offensive player. Defensively, he's no slouch either. Reaves can guard multiple positions thanks to his size and agility. He often takes on the challenge of defending the other team's best perimeter player. His hustle, smart positioning, and quick hands lead to a lot of steals and deflections. This defensive versatility is highly valued in today's NBA, making him an attractive trade asset. Financially, Reaves' contract adds to his appeal. With salaries of $12.9 million, $13.9 million, and $14.9 million over the next 3 seasons, he's a bargain for what he brings to the table. This makes it easier for other teams to fit him into their salary cap without too much hassle. For the Lakers, Reaves is both a valuable player now and a strong bargaining chip for future trades, thanks to his skills, potential, and favorable contract. LeBron James agrees to new deal with LA Lakers for another 2 seasons for $104 million, report. NBA fans now have a better idea of how much longer they'll be able to witness the legacy of LeBron James. Early Wednesday morning, The Athletic and ESPN reported that King James has agreed to sign a 2-year deal for $104 million. The Athletic's Shams Charania was the first to report the news. James is set to turn 40 years old in December and his contract would go through his 41st birthday. Over the weekend, Charania reported that James was expected to opt out of his $51.4 million player option to enter free agency. However, it's a move that will allow him to construct a new deal, the purple and gold. The news came in the days after his son, Bronny, was selected in the 2nd round of the NBA draft. Bronny James was introduced by the Lakers, along with fellow rookie Dalton Knecht on Tuesday. James had previously voiced his desire to play with his oldest son in the league, but ahead of the draft, their agent Rich Paul said they had moved away from that idea and that Bronny's focus was just to make it to the NBA. Now, his dream has come to fruition. To keep a superstar of James' caliber takes a lot of money, and that was likely a big factor for the Lakers front office. with LeBron James' latest contract, the Lakers are slightly above the league's second apron. Lakers' DAngelo Russell a potential target for two teams. The Los Angeles Lakers want to upgrade from DAngelo Russell. The problem is that any team that trades with them who has an upgrade may not want Russell. However, Russell has a market, but not for his value as a player, per Lakers Daily's Anthony Irwin. Irwin reported in an August 5 story which two teams want him along with the teams that don't. Portland has no interest in Russell, according to sources close to that situation. League sources also say Washington is wary of pairing Russell with fellow Space Cadet Jordan Poole. Toronto and Brooklyn are more open to acquiring the 9-year veteran, but more for his expiring contract than for what he'd do on the court, Irwin wrote. The Nets and Raptors have both started rebuilds, which could lead to them trading valuable veterans for Russell. It would depend on who the Lakers would get, though. Irwin also explained how other teams around the NBA view Russell in terms of his value. Russell is that rare player who is both too good to help teams tank but also not an impact player in the postseason. He'll turn 29 in February, so he likely is who he is at this point. Add to that some questions about his impact on locker rooms, and the market on the most movable expiring contract the Lakers have at their disposal just hasn't been great. Russell will enter the second year of a 2-year, $36 million contract. On top of the talks the Lakers had with Portland and Golden State today, I'm told they spoke with Brooklyn about their assortment of wings. Brooklyn showed interest in DAngelo Russell at the deadline and would welcome a reunion with him now on an expiring contract, Irwin wrote. The Lakers traded Russell to the Nets in 2017. Russell made his only All-Star team with the Nets 2 years later. Since they signed Kyrie Irving the following offseason, Russell then joined the Warriors. Russell had his most success as a player with the Nets. While he has maintained his abilities as a scorer, he has never made another All-Star team. Russell still looks back on his time with the Nets very fondly. While talking with former Nets teammate Theo Pinson on Pinson's Run Your Race podcast, Russell talked about the connections when he played there. It goes back to the group of guys we had. I always talk about that. That's another reason I'm even here again, Russell said. I just remember connecting with so many different dudes on that team. I felt like a quarterback, and I had a relationship with every player on our team, and then, it led to our success. Russell led the Nets to the playoffs in 2019, where the Philadelphia 76ers eliminated them in the first round. Because he still remembers his time very fondly with the Nets, it's possible that he, too, would welcome a reunion. Again, it would all depend on what the Lakers get from the Nets and what else they would have to trade to Brooklyn. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of DAngelo Russell? Leave your opinion in the comments.